What's up, man? It's your boy Meech the Preach. Welcome back to another video. Hey, today's an amazing day. Got my motorcycle out, living life. I want to talk about be grateful for what you got in life right now, because some people don't got the things that you got. You know, show gratitude for everything you got in life, and God will bless you with so much more in life. You know, when I was living in my car, when I was living in my truck, you know, I was like, damn, I'm living in my truck. I wish I had something bigger. I wish I had an RV. I wish I had this. I wish. But then I see a homeless guy sleeping on the floor in Oklahoma under a bridge where a whole bunch of people are walking past him, yelling, screaming, he's getting wet and all that. And I'm like, damn, I'm grateful for what I got now. I'm grateful for at least having a roof over my head, at least a truck, a warm truck to stay in. I might not have a house. I might not have a big mansion or anything, but I'm grateful for the little truck that I have, you know, because that person would probably kill to sleep in a warm place rather than under a bridge on the floor. Also, another thing, I was at the gym, I was at the mall today shopping, and I was walking out, and I was just thinking, I'm like, dang, man, sometimes I look at my legs, and I'll be like, damn, you know, my legs are skinny, I got like chicken legs or something like that, you know, just regular things are like, damn, I need to fix these or something. But then I'm walking out of the gym, and I see somebody in a wheelchair, and I'm like, damn, they can't walk. I can walk. They can't get up and walk. They have to have someone push them around or, you know, roll around. And I was just like, damn, man, that person's probably so grateful, because if you notice, a lot of people that have disabilities or, you know, any type of illness, they are some of the happiest people. You know, I met a couple people with Down syndrome. They're so happy. And I love being around them because they so much joy, man, because they're happy what they got in life. But as human beings, we tend to focus on the things that we don't have. And especially, you know, growing up in America, we were given a lot of shit, you know. We don't have to worry about dirty drinking water. We don't have to worry about a lot of diseases and stuff like that. Yeah, there are people that live in the trenches and stuff like that, but still, you know, people get public housing, people get a whole bunch of benefits from the government. When you look at these other countries, they don't get shit. You know, in Africa, they don't have clean drinking water. Some places, kids are dying from not having food, not having things, not having a shelter over their head. But we always complain about, oh, we want this, we want that. You know, we want free medical funding. We want, you know, the government to just give. But not realizing what the fuck we have in life. And when you're grateful for things in life, that's when God blesses you even more, with more things to be grateful about. But if you're always complaining in life and just focusing on what you don't got, you're gonna attract more negative things, man. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick metaphor. Say I give you $1, right? First time I give you $1, like, oh, it's $1. But then I give you $1 every day. And then you stop saying thank you. And then now you're asking for $2. Now you're asking for $5. But if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have $1. You wouldn't be having $1 every day. But if I'm every day giving you something and I'm showing that you're starting to show that you're not showing me gratitude, you're begging for more, you're asking for more, you're being greedy, I'm gonna fall back. I'm not gonna give you any more money. Then you're gonna be like, damn, what do I do now? You know, they're gonna be like, oh, well, I deserve for him to give me more because he's gave me this. No. And that's how God is. That's how the universe is. If you're just take, and you're not any give or you're not showing any gratitude, the universe and God is gonna fall back. They're not gonna bless you anything more. You know, if someone gives me $100 and I have 5 people that are hungry around me, I'm gonna eat, and those other 5 people are gonna eat as well. You know, and I do that out of the goodness of my heart, not because I'm expecting for something in return, not a transactional thing, you know. But I'm doing it out of the goodness of my heart, and since God sees that I'm doing it out of the goodness of my heart, He's gonna bless me with even more, man. You know, when I was living out of my truck, man, you know, I was down to like my last $500 or something like that. And I was just living off credit cards and stuff. And this lady comes up to me and she's like, do you have any money? My kids are hungry and stuff like that, you know. And I was like, well, I'm living out of my truck. I don't really have any, you know, I didn't really have a lot to give. And God says, only give if you have, you know, don't give if you don't have. But, you know, I could spare like, you know, $5 or something like that. It may not be a lot, but it's something to get them towards it. And, you know, I was like, here, I don't really have a lot, but I can send you $5. I sent her $5 on Cash App out of the goodness of my heart. Never seen that lady again. And now I look at my life, it's like, bro, I really was down at a bad time. And I shared what I had. I broke bread with people. Even that person I didn't know, I broke bread because, you know, imagine that was me as a kid and my mom was asking somebody for money. You know? I wouldn't want to starve. So, you know, she's not, I don't know what she did with the money. Hopefully she got food for her kids, but I did it out of the kindness of my heart. And now I look where I'm at right now in life. It's like, dang, man. I don't think that that's one situation caused where I'm at in my life and becoming, you know, more financially stable and things like that. But I do think that, you know, when God gives you, you're supposed to give, you know. So, like I said, be grateful for the things you got. If you woke up today, be grateful. Some people didn't wake up today. If you can see, be grateful. Some people are blind. If you woke up with a parent or a sibling today, be grateful because some people didn't wake up with that, you know? So stop focusing on the things that you don't have and focus on the things that you do have, you know? I don't have a father. I don't have a dad, you know? So if you have a dad, be grateful that you have a dad. Be grateful for the small things in life because it's the small things in life that we take for granted that really matter. You know, you may not have $1 million, you know? But you have your eyes, you have your ears so you can see and hear this video. Some people don't have that. Some people don't even have a screen to watch this video on, you know? And like I said, the more gratitude you show, if you have a gratitude journal where you write down everything you're grateful for, you send 3 gratitude texts in the morning to 3 people you're grateful for, you're just gonna attract more great things. Don't do it only for the sole reason of attracting more grateful things. Just be grateful, you know, that you are able to do what you do in life. You know, if you have a job, I had a job, I hated it, you know. I'm not saying you don't have to stay where you're at in life, but I was grateful I had a job so I could pay the bills, you know. Like I said, as humans, we tend to complain about everything in life, especially Americans. But next time you catch yourself complaining or you catch yourself, you know, wishing you had more, because it's not bad to wish that you had more. It's not bad to want more in your life. No, that's perfectly fine. But next time you catch yourself wishing for more and not being grateful for what you got, sit back and think like, damn, I probably do have a lot more than other people. I am probably more fortunate than other people, you know? I can eat. I have food in my stomach every day. Some people don't have that, you know? So yeah, guys, it's a quick little video. I just wanted to tell y'all that. But, you know, I'm grateful for this beautiful day outside. I'm grateful for all you guys watching this video right now. That's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for this clothes on my back. I'm grateful for the motorcycle I just bought. This beautiful day that God gave us. This camera that I'm recording on. This phone, even though it could be a beast sometimes, I'm thankful for it, you know, because it's changed my life. So yeah, man, I love y'all. Subscribe to the vlog channel down below if you want to see vlogs of me. And if you want to book a one-on-one call with me, link in the description below too. Calendar. That being said, it's your boy Meech the Preach. I love y'all. Be grateful for the things in life. Be grateful for the small things. I'll catch you on the next video, man.